Evening, everyone. I hope you're having a good Saturday night, and we are live. So sorry it's a bit later than usual. I've been a busy boy today, so lots of things happening, lots of projects started. So it's been a fun day. But I see we've got KD in. Hi, KD. Hi, Louise. Hi, Lula. Hi, Julie Zan. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you all went back and watched that demolding from the Creation Live last night, because it turned out pretty cool. So, as I say, sorry it's a little bit later, but we're here. That's the main thing. Hey, Jules. Hey, Frosty. And you may notice I've got my specs on today. I need to give my eyes a bit of a rest from the contacts. Hi, Julie Zan as well. Hi, Diane. I hope you're doing well. You're in a chat for a different live. Not one of mine, I don't think. But there we go. And Louise has just watched it, so I hope you liked it. And I've been working on something a little bit interesting today, so I might give you a sneak peek in a minute. But again, I've got to finish that as well. I've got another video out as well today for the members. And the Universe one went live 25 minutes ago, so plenty to watch. Hey, Angelina. Hi, Frosty. Frosty thought I said I was a bad boy today. Busy boy, Frosty. Busy, not bad. Hi, Veronica. Hope you're doing well. And what have you been all been up to this Saturday? Do you want a sneak peek of what I've been working on? And we're only at stage 1 at the minute. I think there's going to be a few stages to this. But there's somebody in our community called Byron, and he's very into his Disney. So I said to him on a live chat, hi, Bob, that I'm going to make a Disney make. And I'm not bothered about copyright because I'm not going to be selling this. This is going to be a personal piece, what I'm going to give to one of my daughters. So I'll give you a bit of a sneak peek, shall I? And I've just got some LED lights, a light strip in front of me, because that way you will hopefully see it. If I can connect them at the same time as holding it, which is going to be the issue, but you may just see there, I've engraved a design in here, and it might be easier for me to just hold it up here. But the idea is that I'm going to put a resin design on the front, and then that design will shine through with the LED lights. So you can probably guess what it's going to be. A tale as old as time. So yeah, that was a bit of fun earlier on, and I can't get it to stand at the minute because I need to make a stand for it. But trust me, whatever I engrave into this acrylic will show up, and hopefully you can just see it like that in the light. This is so difficult to hold up for a camera when I've just got these loose LED lights. But there we go. Let's try moving up. There we go. Hopefully you can see that, where it's all lit up. So I think that's going to be a cool piece. I still need to do the resin picture on the front as well, but that's what I've been playing with today. So we can move those LED lights out of the way. And as you can see, it's just a sheet of 4mm acrylic. So hopefully that's going to be a cool piece when it's done. But there's going to be a few stages to it. Who else have we got in chat? What have I missed? What have I missed? Katie's been gardening. Hi, Cheryl. Who else? Oh, barbecue. I'm very jealous, Angelina. I love a good barbecue. Who have I missed? Have I missed anyone? Is there another live showing then on my channel at the minute? Because I did close one down and then restart this one, because I thought there was a few connection issues. Let me just log into my studio and find out. There should only be one that's live at the minute, which is this one that you're on. Very, very strange. Although I think we've all had a few technical difficulties this week. No, only the one showing. Well, there's one showing as upcoming. Right, well, let's delete that one. Goodbye. And that should make it a bit simpler. So the one that's live now is the one that you're on, and I think we're still live, so that's good. Hi, Mary Beth. Nice to see you as well. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And this is, can you believe it, day 27 of these giveaways. I'm going to switch those LED lights off, actually, because they are glaring a little bit at the side. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, we've only got 3 more days of these to go. So there we go. Not long at all. So I hope you entered yesterday's. And if you're new to these lives, or it's your first time watching one, or you're watching one back, this is about me giving back to the community. It's 30 days of giveaways. All you need to do is find the short that goes out every morning on my channel, 8 a.m. UK time, and put hashtag CCUK Resin and hashtag We All Grow Together, and then you get entered. It is as simple as that. Lynn's new, apparently. Welcome, Lynn. I'm sure we've spoken before, but welcome anyway. What should we do with all the free time after this? Create resin, hopefully, Veronica. But yeah, let's have a look at today's short, shall we? And go straight into it, shall we? Do the giveaway, and then we can have a bit of a chit chat afterwards. Yeah, I am as well, Frosty. I'm going to miss them every day. But don't forget, the Tuesday lives will always be there. So the Q&A lives where we deglove one of your favorite resin artists, hopefully. They'll be there forever. They've been going for about 30 weeks now, I think. And they're every Tuesday, 8 p.m. UK time on my channel. And trust me, there's going to be an awful lot of content coming out anyway. So hopefully there'll be enough content for you to get bored of me, is the plan. So let me share my screen. And let's get the giveaway done, and then we can go straight into a bit of a chat. Do you know what, Diane? Half of my Larimas fail. So I either get a Larima or a Larry fail. It's one of the most difficult techniques, and it's probably because I don't measure everything precisely. Right, this should work. Lula was lost for a few days when Ben and Nicole finished their Makers Month. Well, you can always reach out to me on the back end anyway, and I'll always try and respond. Oh, I hope you like the unicorn one, the one with the iridescent powders, Diane. That turned out really cool. So let's share the screen. There we go. 2 of me again. Hello, everyone. And then let's see if this works. Here we go. So this is the one that you had to enter yesterday to be in the draw for today. And again, the problem is I can't carry on doing these daily and keep on top of life and on top of a full-time job and everything else. But you know what? I can do them daily once we get to that point. I promise you that. So if ever I get to the point where I can do this full-time, we'll do a daily live of some sort. But for now, after this 30 days is over, you're going to have to settle for the Tuesday night lives and the odd creation video. And obviously my 2 videos a week will also be going out there, as well as the Q&A live, which is still a lot of content, guys. So this is the one that you had to enter.
Giveaway day 26, only a few days left. And yes, we're still giving away off. Here's your Resin Wisdom Mix 4 tray. In that order, to enter, like, sub, share, and comment hashtag CCUK Resin and hashtag We All Grow Together below. Winner pick live tomorrow. And remember, if you join CCUK membership before the end of July, your art is already coming. Giveaway day 26, only a few days left.
So that was the one that you had to enter. And I need her number. Anyway, but that was the one that you had to enter. And if you entered, you're in the draw for today. And yeah, there's only a few more of these left, guys. And then it will just be the monthly giveaway for members. But as it mentioned in that short, it said end of July. But if you enter membership within the next 4 days, I will include you in that, which means you're guaranteed a piece of my art. So there we go. Oh, we're getting a few more coming in. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Lisa as well. Nice to see you. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, McFufu. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to draw this winner now. And we only had 26 comments. So you've got a 1 in 26 chance of winning a piece of my art wherever you are in the world. And if you don't win today, look for the short that's on today, which I'll show you in a minute, and enter. It is as simple as that. So let's pick that winner. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Who's it going to be today? It's Jules. Congratulations, Jules. Oh, thank you for that, Lisa. Is Jules still with us or is she gone? Congratulations, Jules. You have won. You entered. You won. Simple as that. So you've won a piece of my art. Congrats. Not only are you the newest mod to the channel, but you're also the newest winner. Congratulations. And Sherry has just gifted somebody a membership. So who's going to get it? Let's have a look. So we're going to have another member, which means I'm going to have another parcel to post now. Who's going to get that membership? Don't know. YouTube decides nobody else. Let's see who's going to get it. Stacy got it. Congrats, Stacy. You are now a member. So don't forget, though, if you haven't entered yesterday, make sure you look for today's, which
giveaway day.
Day 27, guys. So there's 3 more days after today to have a chance of winning. So this is really crunch time. If you haven't entered now, enter is what I would say to stand a chance. So this is it.
27 days, 27 winners. Let's make you number 28. Resin quote of the day: clear resin, clear mind. Well, almost. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Hashtag CCUK Resin and hashtag we all grow together. Watch tomorrow's live for the announcement. And if you're a July member, expect a glossy surprise soon. Join membership today. Giveaway day 20.
So there we go. That is the one to enter today to stand a chance of winning tomorrow. It is as simple as that. And the only way to be guaranteed a piece of my art is to either be lucky and win a membership like that, or join my membership for the cost of $4.99, and you'll get a piece of my art shipped to you wherever you are in the world. It is as simple as that. So I'm just realizing that after mid next week, I need to have, where are we now? I think we're on about 36. So there's going to be about 70 parcels I need to post. 70. So Royal Mail is going to love me this month. 70 parcels. And they are going worldwide, which is amazing. Did you not watch the demold, Lisa? So we did do a demold. I'll grab it for you, though. I'm nice. As long as you promise to go back and watch it. But yeah, it came out really cool. Look at this beautiful thing. Love the colors of the snake with the black and the blue in the egg. Really came out cool. I love this little snake girl. Lula, I don't have an OnlyFans, so you're going to struggle to find me on there. You might find some weird people on there, though, so be careful. So this is that little snake jar. I think it turned out really cool. But if you want to watch it in a bit more detail, go back. I did put out the demolding this morning. Go and watch it, and you'll see as we demolded it. So it was cool. Frosty saying, oh, great. Clear resin, clear mind. I get bubbles. Call me Bubble Brain. Okay, Bubble Brain. But yeah, it turned out really cool. I'm really happy with that jar. And so we did it live as well. There's always that added pressure when you do something live. But look at the scale effect on it as well. The colors came out almost perfect on this. I was so happy with it. And I've realized it's actually a condiment jar. So there's that little bit there where you can put a spoon in it, one of those little spoons, so you can have your preserves and things in it. Personally, I wouldn't put food items in resin, even food safe resin, but that's what the jar is. But it's a big old jar, look. So yeah, really happy with how it turned out. did I ask a question about it? I did ask a question. A question about what? Yeah, the starfish was cool as well on that demolding, which I think's Lula's. I think I said on that live. Where's the starfish? Have I still got it to the side of me? Yes, I have. So there we go. There's that beautiful starfish. Look at that, with the blue and the black. And I do think I said Lula was going to get this piece. I do think so. Let's hope she doesn't remember. Oh, she's remembered. So, yeah. There we go. I do mean Lula's starfish. And Lula is a member, so I've got to make sure I put that in her members parcel. And I've got Lisa messaging me on WhatsApp at the moment. If you can hear her pinging in the background. She needs to jump on the live if she wants to talk to me at this time of day. But there we go. So that was the star. And then we also demolded a little pot, which I don't know if you saw that. A couple of bubbles in the lid, but it was really cool. And it's just a really tiny little pot with that design on. And I thought this would be great for kids' teeth. Do you know when they're coming out, when they're younger, and they can leave the teeth in there for the tooth fairy, and then the tooth fairy can fly along and put some money in the pot for them. Perfect for £1 coin, I think, or 2. So there we go. So that was cool. Okay, that's short. I asked if I did one and got a bubble, would I be able to use? Yes, you would. Or you could even use clear to refill the bubble. It's as simple as that. You could even use just clear UV resin. That would work as well because it's so colourful in the piece as well. It would work. Trust Lula to find the rude side of that. There we go. Yeah, it was cool, that little pot. But what I am going to try with that pot, because I think it's always going to be prone to bubbles on that lid because it's so thin, I think it's always going to be prone to get bubbles in there. What I'm going to try next time is doing it with deep pour and putting it in the curing machine. That way it'll be a thinner resin, less chance of bubbles. But, hi Stacey, newest member. Hope you're doing well. And that also means you're guaranteed a piece of my art as well. So I am going to be sending out, well, I'll say on the last live, but every member needs to send me their address as well if they want a piece of my art. Because without your address, I can't post it to you. Hi, Paula. Don't worry about it. I was late starting it, so you're okay. You've only missed a few sneak peeks, so that's okay. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. And as I say, we've only got 3 more days of these left, guys. So part of me's happy about that because it means I'm going to be able to get on top of my editing. Part of me's quite sad about that because I'm going to miss you guys. But hopefully you're going to keep commenting on the videos. Hopefully you're still going to attend that live on a Tuesday and we can still chat. You're better sending it to me, Maribeth, so I've definitely got it. So just email it. Any members, you're guaranteed a piece of my art. So just send me an email with your address, which is custom carving and epoxy UK@outlook.com. In fact, I'll type it. And again, if you want to come on a live, if you've got a channel and you want to come on one of those Tuesday lives, let me know. Send me an email. Let's get it set up. So there's the address, email address. I'll leave that on screen for a minute. You can send it now if you want, Julie Zan, or you can wait for a bit. As long as it's in my emails, I'll be able to find it, and that's the key. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Paula. So, yeah, I mean, again, if I'm not doing these lives every day, it will probably allow me time, hopefully, to do the creation lives a bit more often as well, which, again, I'm hoping to do. But, again, I still need to keep on top of the 2 videos a week, that Q&A live every week as well, and things like that. So, hopefully, once this is all over, we'll still do those hopefully, maybe even look at doing weekly creation lives. if you want. That's something else we can do. But yeah, make sure, do me a favor, if you liked that giant universe that I made, it took me a long time to make that and even longer to edit the video. So the video is an hour and a half. So if you've got an hour and a half of spare time at any point over the next few days, do me a favor, please go and watch that video. I'll show it you now on my channel so you know what to look out for, because a lot of effort went into it. And if it doesn't get any views, I'm just going to keep doing the smaller videos, because I think the amount of time that goes into doing these bigger videos, if people don't watch them, it's kind of pointless, which sounds horrible, but it is. So let me just show you which one it is. Do, 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 do. Okay. So you should be able to see my screen here. Hi, Dee. I hope you're doing well. And this is the one you're looking for. If you can see it there. Oh, I've got a request, I think, for the Q&A live on a Tuesday, which is great. I'm going to respond to that in a minute. So this is the one. It's an hour and a half. So it is an hour and a half. I will pre-warn you of that. But all in all, I think it took me well over a week, and there's 4 liters of resin in that universe. And this is what you're looking for. So on my homepage, it's only had 36 views so far. You know, this is what you're looking for. So have a watch and you'll see how I made the universe. And before anybody shouts at me, I'm not claiming to be God. He did it in 7 days. I think it took me more than 7 days. So there we go. So I'm going to remove that from the screen. But do me a favor, go and watch it if you haven't, because yes, that is me in a space outfit, KD. But do me a favor and go and watch it, because a lot of effort went into it. And if it doesn't get a similar amount of views to my normal videos, it tells me that maybe bigger videos aren't the way to go. And most of you tell me that you like my longer videos. So I need to see it in the views, basically. If I see it in the views, I'll keep doing the longer ones. Simple as that. Mary says she'll rewatch it. But yeah, it's one that took a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I'm really happy with the results. So hopefully at the end, you'll like the result as well. And one of my other bigger projects, which was my butterfly tray, I've just finished putting the top coats on. And I think it looks absolutely super now, because I wanted it to be perfect before it went out. So it's just had a final couple of top coats, and look at the shine on that. So hopefully Claire's going to like that when she gets it. She was the winner. And I think that came out stunning. And those top coats have just really added to that shine. So there we go. Managed to get that finished as well today. So that is now ready to get posted, because I use the quantum resin, which cures in an hour to an hour and a half, which is amazing. Thanks, Stacey. Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate you. Yeah, Lula tends to do one every 2 weeks. Just watch the short for the butterfly. Thanks, that KD. Just watch the big egg. Oh, the ostrich egg. Again, that was one of my big pieces, Veronica. And again, it's only on about 500 views, I think, which is crazy. That one took me about 2 weeks to do. So again, if you've not seen that, go back and see how I went back and carved an ostrich egg. My nail picks are amazing. Do you mean thumbnails, Frosty? Thanks, Dee. They do take a while, Frosty, my thumbnails, because although I use some AI, I'm not going to hide behind that to generate them. The amount of times I put in a prompt and don't like it and then have to retype the prompt. So some of those thumbnails still take about 15 to 30 minutes to make. So I'm glad you're liking them. Hopefully it shows you that it's me on my channel. So if they pop up on your homepage, you're like, oh, that's Andy. I might watch that. That is the plan. But how are you doing, Dee, as well? Not spoke to you for a little while. I'm glad you like the thumbnails. And don't forget, if you remember now, I uploaded a video earlier, which nobody but members gets to see yet until it goes live. And that was just making sea creatures in resin, where I use tiny turner powders and back them in white. So that is one of the biggest perks of being a member. You get to see it before the public. Oh, come on then, MacFufu. You need to tell us what you did. Thanks, Diane. Always, dear. I know that feeling. You watched How to Do Blooms twice and think you did it. Amazing. I can't wait to see the results. Come on, Mac. Tell us what you've done. Thanks, Stacey. Appreciate it. And I'll tell you what, Dawn's not here, but she sent me some more pictures. Does anybody want to see some more pictures, what she's done with AI? Let me know, because she's done some hilarious ones. And I know KD's done me some as well. They're still on my Facebook, though, at the minute. I need to transfer them to my computer to show everyone. So I'll try and do that later on. Well, oh, sorry to hear that, Frosty, but I'm glad you haven't broken your neck. Okay, you want to see some pics? Now, does anybody remember Peanuts and Charlie? And thank you, Dawn, if you're watching this back. But does anybody remember Peanuts and Charlie Brown? Yes. So who wants to see Lisa if she was in Charlie Brown? This is Lisa if she was in Charlie Brown. Oh, dear. I think it's amazing. So that was Lisa. Who wants to see Lula? And Lula looks amazing as well. And I'm not flirting there, Lula. Martin's safe. Here's Lula. I think that turned out really cool as well. There you go, Lula. And I know I've not emailed you these pictures yet. I'm going to collate them all and send them to you, Lula, before you put it in chat. So that is Lula. Who else have we got? We've got Dawn as well. Again, it reminds me of Dawn. Oh dear, Mac, have you had a leakage? You always remember your first big leak. So that was Dawn. And I'm not sure about me, to be honest. Not too sure on the me one. Here's me. Apparently, if I was in Peanuts. So this was apparently me if I was in Peanuts. Not sure about it. I don't think it picked up the beard quite right. It needs a bit coming down here and there and into there. But there we go. So that is apparently me if I was in Peanuts. Now, she's done some more. So if you want to see those, let me just get those up. So she's done Harry Potter ones. If anybody wants to see Harry Potter ones. So who should we start with on Harry Potter? Let's start with Dawn. So this is Dawn if she was in Harry Potter. And I do think it looks like her. It was very clever how it does this, and I don't know how. So that's Dawn. Next one. Let's do Lisa next. No, you can see I haven't actually opened these, but this one made me laugh. There's Lisa. And it's got some of the facial features, I think. There we go. So that is the lovely Lisa from Break the Mold Resin Art. Let's see what it did with Lula, shall we? Oh dear. Oh dear, Lula. I don't know if you're going to like this. Here we go. It's Lula. I shouldn't really be laughing because I haven't seen mine yet. So this is Lula, if she was in Harry Potter. Not quite Harmony Granger there. Oh, dear. So that is the... Oh, dear. I don't think Lula likes that one. I agree. It's not pretty enough for Lula. So let's get rid of that one. Let's see mine then, shall we? I don't think this is very me. I think it's got the eyes wrong. Let me know what you think. Here we go. That's me, apparently. If I was in Harry Potter, that would be me. So there we go. Now we've got some more as well, if you want some more. I think Dawn's been very busy with these. Yeah, I think apart from the eyes, though, it's pretty much there, that. It's perfect, apart from the eyes. It does look like me, apparently. Right, let's get rid of that one. And then the final one she did are Star Wars. But I don't think you want to see those, do you? If you do, we can show those and then we will close it down. Lula is slithering. Katie's just sent me another picture. Can I open it on my computer? Let's find out. Nope. So I'm going to have to send them to my email to open those. But thank you, Katie. I appreciate the time you've put in as well. So nobody wants to see the Star Wars ones, no? I haven't seen anybody say yes yet. Okay. Let's get Dawn up first. Okay, this would be Dawn, apparently. If she was in Star Wars. Hi, Summer. So there we go. Apparently, that's what Dawn would look like in Star Wars. Who should we have next? Let's have Lisa again, because I'm doing it I seem to be doing it in that. Oh, I'm glad Lisa's not on this live. I think she would be fuming at this one. Sorry, Lisa. Apparently, that's what Lisa would look like in Star Wars. Although she's got Lula's Stay Weird sign. Interesting. Maybe she's moved in with Lula. Let's not tell Lisa about that one. Lula. Let's see what she's turned out like. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool, I think. Here's Lula. In her studio. I didn't design these, remember. Dawn just sent me them, so she's been very busy today doing these. So that is Lula. Oh, Lula loves that one, so that's good. And then the last one is me again. Let me just have a look. There it is. No, I don't. That's not me. I'm not happy with this one. Again, it's the top half of the face. I don't think it looks like me, guys. Sorry, but here it is. I've got a nice lightsaber, though. I think it's done the bottom half of my face and around here. But again, it's those eyes in this section. Not as good as the previous ones, I don't think. But there we go. Massive thank you to Dawn for doing those. I know it takes quite a bit of time. At least I'm a Jedi, Jules, yeah. Although I would think I'd probably suit a Darth Vader mask. Maybe I could do one of those. Who knows? I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can get onto my Facebook Messenger on my computer. I can't, so I can't really show you the ones from KD, but there have been some really cool ones. So thank you for that, KD. I will email them to myself. So on tomorrow's live, we will see all the ones. Sorry, Amy. So on tomorrow's live, we will see all the ones that KD sent as well. So appreciate everyone being here. Don't forget to enter today's competition. So all you need to do is find that short, put hashtag CCUK Resin and hashtag We All Grow Together, and then you'll be entered. Or join membership over the next few days. Okay, Lula. I'm going to send them all to you. So I'm going to collate them and send them in one email. I thought that might be a little easier because there's quite a few now. I think my favorite one out of those was probably the Peanuts ones, though, for me. I really liked the Peanuts ones, and I think they came out so good. Yes, I did, Amy. The drawing has been done. And it was Jules that won tonight, before you ask. But yeah, for me, the Peanuts ones were by far the best. I just think they were so cute, and they got everybody almost perfect. So I think they were great. We'll give you one last look at those, and then we'll close it out. So that was Lisa. This was Dawn. And the next one, Lula. And I think this one, again, it just reminds me of Lula. Telling me off for not doing something correctly on a live, I think. And then there was me. There we go. Frosty would love to see everyone dressed in 1800 style. I'm sure it can be done. But yeah, if nobody's got any more questions, then we're going to close this live down and come back tomorrow. Any chat? And last 2 minutes for any questions in chat. Anybody? Yeah, everyone, KD has sent me some amazing ones on Facebook as well. Just of me, though. So I'm going to send you, I'm going to get those sent to my email so we can share those tomorrow in tomorrow's live and go through them all. But appreciate you all being here. It's been great seeing you all again. And, oh, KD's going to work on some more. Brilliant. Someone's going to go watch The Universe. Again, if you haven't, please go and watch that. It was a big project. You've got to allow an hour and a half because that's how long it is. But hopefully you'll agree it's worth it in the end. And I'm going to get working on this Beauty and the Beast piece. And if Byron out there is watching, give it a few weeks and it should be done. Thanks again. And I'll see you all soon. I'll see you tomorrow night. Appreciate you all. Bye-bye. Oh, let me just check on Insta, make sure I've not missed any questions before I close it down. Nope. Nothing missed on there. So appreciate you all. Give it a thumbs up, put something in comments, share it. Let's keep growing together. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the almost last one of these. There's only 3 more, guys. 3 more to go. And then that's it for the daily giveaways. But don't forget, every Tuesday, those Q&A lives are here to stay. 8 p.m. UK time. See you all later. Enjoy the rest of your Saturdays and your Sundays. And I'll see you all tomorrow night.